Alright, folks, welcome back to our final segment here on Sports with the Boys. Just a quick reminder this is basically a webcam internet free preview of our show. In fact, I'm Anthony Alford, my co host Brad Korfman, and he's watching Criminal Minds right now. Well, he was with us earlier. We are the host of Sports with the Boys. You can hear it every Monday night, 6 Eastern, on 88.1 FM WBGU in the Northwest Ohio area. If you can't listen to us on the radio, you can hear us online at WBGUFM.com and click on the Listen Now tab during that time slot. Real quickly, this is going to be our final segment here, and we got a lot to get out the way here. But first, we'll talk about real quick the 3-on-3 charity basketball tournament, and Bowling Green Radio Sports Organization is sponsoring this, and it benefits Lake High School, the high school that was devastated by storms back last summer. It's 3-on-3 charity basketball tournament. It only takes $10. You get a free T-shirt. 4 players can play. It's a 3. You get prizes. It's to be determined prize. You get prizes, like good prizes. You can watch or play. You can sign up to 4 players. Of course, that last player could be a substitute. 50-50 raffle. Got male and females are welcome, and you play a minimum guaranteed of 2 games. So you go ahead and sign up on November's 4th, 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Student Union here on the Bowling Green campus. The registration deadline is November 11th. Come out and support the Lake High School. This is really for a good cause as well. If you want to check out more information, log on to the Facebook page at the 2010 Fast Break for Lake 3-on-3 Charity Tournament. It's a Facebook page, so go ahead and check it out. It's time now for the What Were You Thinking segment here. And I love ragging on the Washington Redskins because I was with Mike Shanahan with the Albert Haynesworth situation back in the summer. However, he did something that I have never thought we would be able to see in this day. The last 1 minute and 46 seconds of the game, he benched Donovan McNabb, the guy who you bring in from division rival from Philadelphia to lead your team to win. The reasons for that were that he lacked the conditioning and the skill to run the 2-minute offense. Now, I understand Mike Shanahan is the type of guy who lays down the law. But come on now. He didn't even say that it was planned, even though it probably was planned. If it was planned, just go ahead and say it was planned. You go put in Rex Grossman to run a 2-minute offense. Now, Rex Grossman then proceeds to go ahead, when he comes in, first play, he fumbles the football. The Detroit Lions ultimately scores another touchdown, to which leads Detroit to their second victory of the season over the Washington Redskins. It's unbelievable to think. It's unbelievable to think the process that went into this decision. I mean, really, how do you have the guts to go with that choice? Knowing that you're going to be criticized, probably even if Rex Grossman pulls out the win. Seriously, let's think about this. You're pulling Donovan McNabb, the guy who has basically led Philadelphia to the top of the NFL for a decade. You're bringing him in, taking him out, and you're bringing in Rex Grossman. Rex Grossman, who is considered to be one of the worst offensive, one of the worst quarterbacks to have made the Super Bowl. He made the Super Bowl with the Bears. But Rex Grossman, and it wasn't his fault, but it was just hilarious that it happened to Rex Grossman, that he fumbles the ball off of a strip his first play in. It's really hilarious. They also said Mike Shanahan's son, who was the offensive coordinator of the Redskins, said that Donovan McNabb needed some rest. Well, if I'm not mistaken, the Washington Redskins have a bye next week. So, that's troubling if Donovan McNabb can't even cut out 2 more minutes. He made it 58 minutes, too. He can't even cut out 2 more minutes and find a way to win. Now, McNabb has been, he did struggle in that game. He did kind of struggle. But it ain't like they pulled McNabb after halftime. It's not like, you know, you pulled him after an interception or something. You pulled him with 2 minutes left of the game. With the game on the line to put in Rex Grossman. Rex Grossman. He's not taking out Donovan McNabb to replace him with Tom Brady. You're not replacing him with Joe Namath in his prime. Or Joe Montana. You're putting in Rex Grossman. Now, to their defense, T.O. ultimately took a shot at McNabb, even though it seemed as if they was recounseling. And he went on to say on his show, the T. Ocho show, of course, because he talks better than puts points on it. Well, Owens, to his credit, is actually having a good season. This is a team's not, so I can't criticize Owens himself. But he is saying that at the Super Bowl 39, when he was with the Eagles and they faced the Patriots, he said, "I'm not trying to start anything, but hey, look, I'm not the one that got tired in the fourth quarter when the game was on the line." He's right. He's absolutely right. T.O. had a phenomenal Super Bowl game, and McNabb didn't show up. So, if your coaches at Washington is saying, because they're around more than any of us, if they're saying McNabb cannot handle the 2-minute drill, then possibly he can't. But come on, do you really think that Rex freaking Grossman will give you a better chance to win? I don't think so. I kind of question that theory. Here's a shocker. So I'm done with that. Washington has a bye week. We'll see how they respond. Now, before I get to my power rankings, you want to know a shocker? And I'm going to say this, if I get this wrong, it's going to be a what am I thinking? The Buffalo Bills, they play in Canada this week. I predict that the Buffalo Bills will win their first game, and it will be over the Chicago Bears. Why is that the case? Buffalo is actually trying to win, unlike the Cowboys. Buffalo's trying to win. Buffalo has Ryan Fitzpatrick, who came from Havoc, and a team that is hungry to win a game. A team that's hungry. They don't have the talent to win, but they're hungry. The Chicago Bears turn the ball over way too much. And because of that, out of all the games, the biggest upset, my upset special, will be the Buffalo Bills over the Chicago Bears. So, as the background music begins to fade a little bit, in a little bit it's going to fade off. let's talk about my power rankings. What I do on the show every single week, I usually do this on the Variety News show, but since we're not going to be on Wednesdays through the entire month of November, this particular segment is going to be moved to our show on WBGU 88.1. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my power rankings. The next segment, this will be the final segment of the show. I'll talk about the power rankings when we come back.